Students, so this is continuation of the human health and diseases. In that we are learning immunity. In the acquired immunity is again classified into two types, such as active immunity and passive immunity. So in active immunity also there are again two types, such as natural immunity and artificial. In passive also natural and artificial. Coming to what is active. Active means when a host is exposed to the antigen, antibodies are produced in the host body. That means what? When a pathogen enters our body, immediately our body will respond and it will produce the antibodies. We are the host. Okay, when a pathogen enters our body, immediately antibody is produced. That is called as active immunity. Whereas passive immunity means when the ready-made antibodies, here can you see, when the ready-made antibodies are given to the ready-made antibodies, when they are directly given to the body to protect against the pathogen, it is called as passive immunity. So passive immunity means usually it will be both the types, such as natural or artificial. Coming to the in the passive immunity, the natural means mother milk. So mother milk is given directly to the baby, where the antibody IgA, okay, is produced in the baby body, which will protect the baby from the pathogens. Okay, so the baby cannot be given tablets, injection. Okay, at that time, who protects the baby? So directly the antibodies are from the mother is given to the baby through the feeding, that is milk, which has the more of IgA. So this protects the baby, which we call it as natural passive immunity. Artificial passive immunity means the artificial where perform antibodies are directly injected into the body. Example, sometime if the snake bites, what is given? Anti-venom. When anti-venom injection is given, so what it will build up? It will produce an antibody to eradicate that poison. Then you will put, when you any accident occurs or immediately, or you get hurt by any iron things, or suddenly bleeding is there, doctor immediately will give you TT injection. We tell, what is the TT? That is anti-tetanus serum injection they will give. So this injection will produce an antibody to resist you or protect you against any type of pathogen entering into the body. That is called as what? Artificial passive immunity. Okay, so the natural passive immunity, as I told you, it is usually present in the colostrum, that is yellowish fluid given by the mother to the baby, which is produced during the initial days. It will be having which antibody I have told you? Abundant IgA will be there. It will protect the infant. This is regarding the passive immunity. Active immunity means that what I told you, when a pathogen enters a body, it is an infection. Immediately what happens? The body will produce the antibody to fight against it. If that does not work out only, we go for the tablets, which we call it as a passive. In active, again natural and artificial is there. Coming to the natural, sometime what happens, body only produces more of antibody and kill that person. Secondly, artificial means it is a resistance induced by the vaccine. Vaccination would have been done when you are baby. What is that vaccination is done to you? Why it is done? So that there will be some of the pathogen resistant vaccine it is. So such pathogen will not enter your body. That what we call it as vaccination, artificial vaccination. Okay, so even that will produce a in the memory, it will be stored in the memory, and it will produce the antibody in the when a pathogen enters. Immediately the body will produce the antibody, because vaccination is done in when you are in the childhood. Now also it will activated means how? By the memory. So that is also artificial active immunity. Okay, so this is regarding what? Two types of immunity, such as active immunity and the passive immunity. Okay, so coming to the active immunity, again we have defined it. It is a immunity in which, say, antibodies are produced in the host body when the host is exposed to the antigen. So living or dead microbes or other proteins, some of the antigens, see, when they are entering into the body, this we call it as infection. So immediately sometimes a bacteria enters, virus enters, even if you don't go to the doctor, we drink the hot water and by 3 days it will be cured. How means already body will be vaccinated, immediately it will produce the antibodies and you can throw out a certain microorganism. So that's why it is very slow process, but it is produced by two ways. Which are the two ways? Means just now I told you, natural active immunity. So it is developed during the natural infection by the microbes. Means what? As soon as the microbes enters the body, immediately by this infection, the antibody will be produced and it will be thrown out. Artificial active immunity means, see, when you were baby, vaccination was done to you. So it is developed by injecting microbes deliberately during immunization. Immunization means that what the injection is given in the when you were childhood. Today also by the memory, when some of the microorganism relating to this vaccine enters your body, immediately antibodies are produced and they will kill it. So that's why it is called as active artificial active immunity. So this is passive immunity. See, mama is feeding a baby. So here ready-made antibodies are directly given to the body. There are two types, as I told you: natural passive immunity, artificial passive immunity. So this what I example I told you. So antibodies which are present in mother milk is IgG. So mother directly feeds the baby, antibody enters the baby directly and it protects the baby from the other pathogen. Even the placenta, okay, you can see here the placenta surrounding the baby will also produce what? The antibody which will protect the antibody produced in the placenta is IgG. See, antibody produced in the placenta is IgG. Antibody produced in the mother milk is IgA. Both these antibody will protect the baby. So this how it works, which we call it as natural passive immunity. That means ready-made antibodies which directly given to the body. Okay, that's what we call it as natural passive immunity. So that what even for corona they are thinking the injection vaccine should be in a such a way that ready-made antibody, if it is given to any person, immediately that antibody should go and kill that multiplication of the corona. It should stop. That what they are in search. And coming to artificial passive immunity means it is injection, a tablet is given. I told regarding tetanus, no, as soon as we get hurt or hit by any iron things, immediately we get the injection, tetanus we call. So it is anti-tetanus serum, which are the antibodies which is given directly to fight against the pathogen or protect that area to not to enter, I mean the other organism. It will maintain that, it will see that no other microorganism will enter into the body. Okay. So the next is immunization. So vaccination and immunization means this you would have been come across when you were within 5 years the government have announced to put the polio drops. So if polio drops are put, that is also said to be the active immunization. By that active immunization, it is based on the memory of the human system. It will be retained in your body, in the human system, memory of the human system. If it retains, polio attack will not occur. So that's why to avoid the polio attack, polio drops are being given, which also we call it as active immunization. So passive immunization means also the same thing, that is like injection and say tetanus antitoxin is given, which also stores in the memory of our body, and it will protect the body. It will be restrained in our immune system, and it will protect and it will kill the pathogens which enter our body. Usually in vaccination, the preparation of vaccine, okay, a vaccine inactivated or weakened pathogen or antigenic protein of pathogen are introduced into the body. The antibody produced in the body against this antigen will neutralize the pathogenic agent during the actual infection. So the vaccine will generate two types of memory cell. Vaccine will generate two types of memory cells. Which are those? Yesterday I told you there are two types of memory cells are produced in our body. One is B cells, another one is T cells. That is B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. If body has already vaccinized, immunized, immediately it will get activated by the memory in the human system. Okay, then it will produce what? It will produce both the B lymphocytes and also the T lymphocytes. So when B and T lymphocytes are produced, what happens? It produces enormous antibodies and it will kill the pathogen. All okay. So coming to immunology. So for Edward Jenner is regarded to be as what? Father of immunology. Even Louis Pasteur has given a great work. We have been studied in microbes in human welfare also regarding the vaccination, which was identified by the Louis Pasteur. The first true vaccine consisting of weakened microorganism against chicken cholera was developed by whom? By the microbiologist Louis Pasteur. Okay. So vaccination means the vaccination is been classified into two types, such as first generation vaccine and also second generation vaccine. Okay. So coming to the active immunization. In the active immunization, it is in this preparation of vaccine antigenic proteins of pathogens or inactivated pathogen, as I told you, is introduced into the body. It results in the development of what? Antibodies. During actual infection, the antibodies, what they do, the antibodies neutralize. The neutralize means it will not activate the antigen. It will make it neutralize so that it will not multiply. Okay, so that is regarding active immunization or vaccination. Okay, so in active immunization, these all points I told you. The vaccine will generate two types of memory cells, such as B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. They will immediately recognize the pathogen quickly and they will kill. For example, polio vaccine, hepatitis B vaccine, DTP vaccine, etc. So vaccines are produced using DNA recombinant technology. Example, hepatitis B vaccine and produced from yeast. See, when the polio drops are given throughout the country of free of cost for polio, usually they come to house like census asking, are there children within 5 years? They will put the polio drops and polio vaccine and they will account to the government. Why this step is taken? Even hepatitis B vaccine is given. This all vaccine, if it is given freely to the throughout the country, that means you should understand they are all produced by the recombinant DNA technology. So regarding DNA technology, you have learned. Now even for coronavirus, if the vaccine has to reach up to you means the vaccine should be made enormously, means they have to get adapted to the DNA recombinant technology where they can produce enormous vaccine. If the vaccine comes out, maybe we are all safe, and our next generation, your next generation will also be safe children. See how much important is vaccination. No, so very important is the vaccination. So if the vaccine is given, that will store in our memory of the human system. Whenever such virus enters our body, immediately it will activate the B lymphocyte and T lymphocytes, and they will produce the antibodies and they'll kill. That's what we are trying to tell. It is called as active immunization or vaccination. Okay. So this is passive immunization. So passive means it is active means once the injection will be given means it will activate up to your death also. Whereas passive immunization means these are the direct injection of preformed antibodies or antitoxin. Immediately those antibodies will be given to you and your body will get activated and they will kill the pathogen. If like passive immunization for now present situation, passive immunization only we expect means immediate cure. So those who are all affected by the coronavirus, for them if the injection or the antibodies are given for particular variant of that virus, immediately they will get cured. So that is also we are waiting for. That also is known as passive immunization. Directly the injection is given with the antibodies. Whereas in active what happened, the vaccine will be stored in the memory. It will perform when the pathogen enters the body. ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇದೆ. Active immunization means a stored one. No, active immunization means what? It is stored in the memory. Okay, it will be stored in the memory and it will get activated when the pathogen enters. Passive immunization means what? It is injection directly which produces the antibodies, immediately given, immediately cure. So it is required for the quick immune response. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತ ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಇವಾಗ ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೇನು ಅದು ಮೆಮರಿ ಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಪ್ಯಾಥೋಜನ್ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅವಾಗ ಬಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಟಿ ಲಿಂಫೋಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವುದು? ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಬಂತು, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡಿ ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕೋದು, ಅದನ್ನ ಕೊಲ್ಲೋದು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್. That is called as passive immunization. Example is same thing only. It is a tetanus and a snake venom. Snake venom means what? As soon as the snake bite, anti venom will be given. Okay. So snake venom anti-serum will be given. Immediately antibodies will be produced and it will remove the protein of that venom. That's what we call it as directly injected antibodies. Okay. This is passive immunization. Okay. Next topic is allergy. Okay. So what do you mean by allergy? If you, some of your children, if you move out in the dusted area, highly polluted, you go on coughing or sneezing. Some children, when they go near the plants, they start sneezing. Some children, if they eat too oily food also, they will have rashes on their body. See, like this, rashes on their body. Some children, if mosquito bite also, you can see there will be a lot of rashes being formed. You would have been heard usually babies, when they go and touch the dog or the cat, they'll be so sensitive. Immediately small red boils will be appeared on their body. And some people, usually for everybody means I can tell pollen allergy. Okay, pollen allergy means especially Parthenium congress plant, which we call it as a carrot grass also. If we come across this Parthenium also, immediately we will start, we will feel the itching sensation. That's what we call it as allergy. For some people, what happen if they change the soap, they get allergy. that is boils on the body or rashes on the body, they will get. So this all are said to be what? Allergic. Then what is allergy? It is a exaggerated response of human system to some antigen seen in the environment. This is the right definition. Exaggerated response of the human system to some antigen seen in the environment is called as allergy. Okay, what is allergen? The substance which causes allergy is called as allergen. Example, all the pictures I have put here. Might be it is dust, pollen grains, animal dander, fur, okay, etc. So there might be many things like this which may cause allergy for different people will be having different types of allergy. Okay, if the allergy, if you find due to the dust allergy, especially in the winter season, we also call it as asthma. No, it will cause the types of allergy means one is hay fever. Okay, so a fever, it is this form where there will be swollen, red and running eyes, nose. Drugs called antihistamines are the are of the major important in treatment of this allergic disorders. So this allergic disorder, immediately antibodies will be produced against this allergy in our body. That antibody is IgE, which is an antibody which is produced during allergy in our body, means it is IgE. So IgE will see here. IgE, it will bind to the mast cells to release the chemicals. Can you see here? So it will, this is IgE. Say IgE. Immediately it will bind to the mast cell, and this mast cell will release the two chemicals such as histamine and serotonin. So histamine and serotonin, this has come as a one mark question in the board examination also, which is a chemicals produced due to the allergy, means that is histamine and serotonin will be produced from them. It will result in the allergic reaction inside the body. So this type of reaction you can come across. Okay, so this is regarding the allergy. So what are the causes of the allergy? Means it is a fever, asthma, anaphylactic shock also sometimes. Okay, so see, so the symptoms of allergy, here the pictures I have shown you: sneezing, watery of eyes, even running of nose also you would have been experienced, difficulty in breathing, wheezing, skin rashes. All these are symptoms of allergy. Determination of cause of allergy is that the patient is exposed to or injected with a very small doses of possible allergen, and the reaction is studied. Then only we come to know by which allergy is called. Usually you go to the doctor, you tell some rashes have come, I have got allergy. So the doctor will ask you what all you did in a day to get such rashes. To determine the cause of allergy, again they will give some small doses of the things which you have used or come across to find the possible allergens, and the reaction will be studied. Accordingly the medicine will be given. Okay, so that is about the symptoms and determination of the allergy. Okay, so what's the treatment? Treatment is, as I told you, antihistamine. The treatment is antihistamine, adrenaline, and steroids will quickly reduce the symptoms of allergy. How is asthma caused? Asthma is a respiratory disease caused due to allergy. This is usually common in air pollution area. They tell in Delhi there are more asthma patient. In Calcutta, Delhi. Why means the air pollution is to the peak. When the air pollution is too much, there people cannot breathe. They cannot breathe. They cannot sustain themselves in that area, which will cause respiratory breathing problem, respiratory disease. It will cause breathing will be a very problem for such people. So modern day lifestyle results in lowering of immunity, that is there. Why the immunity is less in our body? Because most of our children are dependent on roadside food. That's why most of the immunity. Our food system, the way of eating healthy food is lost. That's why nowadays lifestyle results in the lowering of the immunity and more sensitivity of allergens. Many children in metro cities, I told no, in cities, due to the more of air pollution, they suffer from allergies such as asthma due to the sensitivity to the environment. When we regard allergy, we also would have been studied about suntan. No, some kids, if they go to the sun, they get itching because they'll be protected in such a way, not going out only, retained in the house. As soon as they come to the sunlight, immediately they start scratching. Why? Because that is a type of allergy. They'll get the skin will get tanned or rashes appears. Okay, this is also due to the lower of the immunity only. This is due to the protected environment provided early in life. So modern day life is also how much danger means when the immunity is lower, like this virus, bacteria will enter our body and will kill us. So what is important things, why we have to learn all this? We have to increase the immunity means we can fight against any type of microorganism. Okay, coming to the autoimmunity. What is autoimmunity means? This is like a reverse gear. Our own immunity becomes enemy for us sometime. That what we call it as autoimmunity. So in higher vertebrates, memory-based acquired immunity, which is evolved based on the ability to differentiate the foreign organism, it will be not able to differentiate the foreign organism and self cells. Do you understand? It will get confused sometimes. The immunity will get confused. It will become our own immunity. So that what the second point is. Sometimes due to genetic and other unknown reason, the body will attack the self cells, resulting in damage of the body. Did you understood? Our own immunity will become against the body. It will go and attack the body cells itself and damage, do the damage to the body. It is called as a human. It is called as what? Huh? It's called as a human diseases. Example, rheumatoid arthritis. Okay. Okay, we will study in the next class, children. Thank you.